What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Young Titty T.Sizzle, back for another visit. As you can see, I am in my demonic castle in solitude, enjoying the rain, um, just relaxing, just in a moment of thought on this rainy night, right? So, this is going to be another video, another relationship video once more, detailing the stages of a relationship. So let's get into it, shall we? The first stage is the approach. If somebody makes the move, somebody shoots their shot, the man goes up to the female or the female goes to the man, and the man may say, "Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear," right? Like the yin yang twins or whatever. And a conversation sparks. There's numerous ways that people start talking. Whether somebody does a cold approach, whether somebody does like a hot approach. I guess you can call it a hot approach, where a person's giving a signal or a sign, something of that nature. Maybe people have been friends for a long time, and then things just happen. Whatever that situation may be, a relationship may come about. So after that is established, once if you don't get rejected, if a person does not deny your advances, y'all are in the talking stage, where essentially you guys are getting to know each other to see if you guys are compatible. So you ask questions like, okay, what's your hobbies? What's your goals? What's your interests? Whatever. To see if you guys are compatible. Now, in this stage, when you first meet a person, and this goes for the man and the female, usually most people have what you call a representative, and I learned that term from Big Ward. A representative is where a person puts on a persona just to get you, right? So if a man is trying to get at a female, he's going to try to be on his best behavior, because he doesn't want to scare that woman away. He doesn't want to scare her away. The woman's on her best behavior because she don't want to scare the man away. So they are extra nice, extra respectful, extra courteous, everything's extra, right? And they're, a lot of times they're damn near perfect. You're like, damn, I can't believe I found this, right? My first taste of finding out a person's representative, it's the same as when you get a job, and at the interview you're super like professional and shit, but that's not really who you are. You're just doing that just to get a job, right? You're just acting like that just to get a job. I don't do that no more, be super professional, but there's a time where I was kind of like that a little bit. But that you're just doing that to get the job, right? Now my first taste of representative was my very first girlfriend. When I met her, she was very nice, very sweet, all of that. I already made a story time about her on my old channel, so I'm not gonna get into too much detail about her. But yeah, she was cool, whatever. But once we broke up, and she no longer had any feelings for me like that, Uh, there was one because like she never cussed. She was very soft spoken. But when she was with her friends one day in the cafeteria, she was cussing like a lot. Motherfucker, 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 motherfucker. Like she kept saying the F word over and over. Oh my god damn. I mean, she wasn't acting like that when I was talking to her. Cussing with a potty mouth like that. You know. But she was hiding that. Right? Another chick. The chick that was talking to like a dude I was cool with in high school. She said she wanted me, but she was talking to why she said she wanted me. She also told my homeboy at the time that she wanted him, and she was talking to both of us at the same damn time on some future shit at the same damn time, right? When I first met her, she had the appearance of like a nerdy girl. She looked nerdy. I thought she was cool, man. She the whole time she had mental issues. She was a hoe and all kind of shit. But when I first met her, now with her representative only lasted only for like a couple damn days. So it wasn't like it lasted. It wasn't like she hit it for long, you know. But I remember one time I told her, I was like, "Man, bro, I thought you was different, Most women most if not all of the females that I've met have had a representative, right? Meaning they were hiding their negative traits and only showcasing their positive traits. I don't like me being conscious of me talking. I don't really think I had too much of a representative. I don't really think I had that. I don't really think I had I think maybe at a point in time I maybe had like a little bit of it, but it wasn't nothing that was like I'm just a completely different person once that shit wears. You know what I mean? I don't think I had like a whole bunch of it. So yeah, when you meet a man or a female, most likely they're gonna have a representative. Maybe even you yourself will have that. Just fuck that representative. Showcase your true self from the jump. If I meet a chick, I'm gonna tell her, hey, I do YouTube videos. If you want to know who I am, watch these videos. Some girls will probably be turned off. Oh, why you talk like that? I don't want this, man. Well, hey, I'm already telling you what I'm about. So if you don't like that, you can go on somewhere. I don't do no representative shit. I'm gonna keep it real from the jump. If you can't fuck with that, you can slide to the left, slide to the right. You know what I mean? Crisscross. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. That's what it is. And a person can hide their representative longer when it's a long distance relationship, when y'all are long distance, because they're far away from you. They're far away from you. They're not around you all the time. They can hide it longer. Now, some people are conscious of the representative, and some people are not aware of it. Some people are conscious, like, yeah, man, really on the inside, I'm a piece of shit, but I'm gonna try to pretend I'm a cool person just to get what I want from this person. Some people are conscious and malicious with it. Other people are like, they're unaware. They have the representative because they don't want to scare you away. They're not too comfortable with you yet to showcase who they really are, and they're really unaware of it. They don't even know that they even have a representative, right? It's only been a few women who up front was like, yeah, this is who I am, take it or leave it. It's very few women like that, right? Last situation. First met her. Very nice, very sweet, very compassionate. Uh, if she had an issue with me, if it's something I did wrong, she'll come to me with respect. Hey, I don't really like that you said that. Can you please don't say that? And I listen, right? When she had a problem, she came to me with respect, no cussing, no nagging, just respectful. She gave me a lot of compliments, a lot of affection, catered to my sexual desires, all of that. I'm like, man, this girl's damn near perfect, man. God damn. I wasn't expecting all this, you know. Um, Good conversation, showcase effort, showcase interest, passion, love, all of that. I'm like, man, I can't believe I found something like this, bro. I can't believe this shit, man. Showcase consciousness, intelligence. I'm like, oh man, I've never met a female like this, man. But then down the line, I'll say probably within like February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, 9 months into us talking to each other. That's when the representatives started to go away a little bit. Because one day, she was like, oh, you a broke ass nigga. And it kind of caught me off guard. I was like, huh? Because she told me that she didn't really care if a man didn't have money. But so when she said, well, you a broke ass. And when she got mad at me like that, I was like, oh, kind of caught me off guard. But she apologized and we got over it. I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe everyone's capable of saying some stuff that they don't mean to say. Okay, it's cool. So I overlooked it. Okay, whatever. So one day she said I was a broke ass nigga. But then there's multiple times when she kept on saying, you a broke ass nigga, you don't got no money, you broke. Yeah, there's multiple times. I was called broke ass nigga, you a bum, you this, you that. I'm like, well, damn. I got called all kinds of shit. You broke this, your dick size this. You this, you that, you this, that. Yelled. Yelled at, pushed. Like one time, I think. Yeah, once. Pushed. Yeah, yelled at, pushed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Just overall disrespected. I can get a man that got more money. You want, I'm settling. I'm this, I'm that. Feel me? The woman that I envisioned turned out to not be the woman that I thought that I found. Ungrateful, always nagging, complaining, always nothing I do is good enough, never appreciative of what I do. Right? Don't want to talk to me. Don't want to spend time with me. Don't want to give me no affection. Don't want to help me bust my semen. I'm like, this ain't the woman that I was dating or talking at the beginning stages. This was not what I. And then as time progressed from October, because I met her in February, from October on forward, it got worse and worse and worse and worse. Right? Getting mad over it, small shit. You gotta walk on eggshells. Insecure. Mental illness. And I knew she wasn't perfect. I knew she had issues. We all got issues, but I wasn't expecting it to be that bad. I was like, man, I wasn't expecting all of this. Her representative was leaving, and her true self was showcasing. I don't think, like I said, I don't think she purposely was trying to be malicious. It's simply just, hey, I got comfortable around you. Um, I'm used to you, and since I'm used to you, I don't feel like always hiding. I don't always feel like hiding my negative traits. I'm gonna let them motherfuckers pop forward, right? And it threw me off guard. It really threw me off guard, and I was trying to get that old woman back that I met, you know, over the internet, but that woman just never came back. She'll show glimpses of that person, but it never fully came back. And it just got to the point where I'm like, you know what, man, of constantly trying to have her be how she used to be, and after all my efforts failing, I'm like, you know what, man, fuck this shit, I'm done. And there's multiple times where I said I was done, but then I got right back into the mix again, multiple times, you know. But it got to the point where I am now, where I'm like, yeah, man, I'm completely done with this shit. I have no desire to have any romance, no sexual, or nothing with this particular female, man. Not saying that she's a bad person, because she has helped me with certain things, but overall, not the woman that I wanted, or the relationship that I envisioned. You know, to a relationship is supposed to be mostly good. Yeah, it's gonna be some bad times. That says you gotta be realistic, but it's supposed to be at least 70% good at the least. If it's 90% bad, that's not good, bro. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, I can't do this, man. So the representative, man, it will come out after some time. And if you doing long distance, it's gonna take longer for it to come out because y'all are far away. So it will come out. Just give it some time. But if a person has remained solid for 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years, then that's who they really are. No one can hide it for that long. That's way too long. But if you talk to a person that's been 1 month, 2 months, man, that ain't shit. They hiding themselves, man. You know? It was so good over the phone. It was so good when it was long distance. But within like 5 months of us living together, after like 5 months, started to go downhill from there. So beware of the representative. If you are a man or a female, do not hide who you really are. Right? Like I said, some people are not even aware of this. They're unaware of the representative. I don't have a representative. When I meet someone, I showcase who I really am. Right? Now, if it's like, yeah, man. But, it depends on the circumstance. Like, if I just meet a stranger at a line at McDonald's, I'm not gonna tell them, oh, I believe in antinatalism and this, and that, because the conversation may not call for me to say all of that. But if they ever ask me like a question about that particular subject, I'll give them my honest opinion. If they ever wanted to know and inquire about my beliefs on that, I will give them an honest, straightforward answer. I'm too old to be pretending to be something I'm not. I'm too old for that. So, yeah, man, beware the representative. So I'm about to rest up in my castle on this you know, stormy night, and I'll see y'all later. That's all I gotta say. I'm out.